I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
I'm not sorry.
All right.
But I am. Cool. All right. Welcome to episode 9 of the Almanac Podcast. My name is Alex, and I'm here with my boy, Eddy.
What's up?
It's go time. All right, cool. You kind of just want to jump into this, or how are you? Or I guess how are you doing?
I'm cool. I'm good. How about you?
Chilling, just working. I hear that. No, I'm good. I'm feeling great. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. I kind of just want to jump into this coronavirus thing since we have it up.
For real?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Since we have it up, they're probably like, yo, what are these niggas planning? Like, we're dropping bombs here, and here.
No,
gas will spread throughout the city. Like,
I'm just kidding.
like, what's the bull from Batman? With the gas, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Just Scarecrow this whole situation.
That's actually a pretty good villain.
Yeah, you're a rap.
Yeah.
Like, Batman, that Batman.
He came up on one of the most recent ones, right?
It was Arkham City.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Arkham City. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he popped. He was the villain for that one.
Oh okay.
It was a good game in my opinion.
Oh, you're talking about the game. Sorry.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you were talking about one of the movies.
No, he wasn't in it actually. Maybe an
He was in one of the movies, right? He was in The Dark Knight. I'm pretty sure.
No, so Dark Knight was Joker.
No, there's someone else. I mean, they had multiple.
They had Joker and Two-Face.
No, look it up.
Bro, he wasn't in the movie.
Not Dark Knight, but he was definitely in one of the movies. He must have been. No,
The only way they could have imitated that, they would have to redo it like how Spider-Man: Homecoming was, where
maybe I'm getting it confused.
Where Mysterio was.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about a different person.
Oh, all right. Whatever.
Scarecrow, bro.
No, all right. Type in Batman a movie series, I guess, or is it Arkham Knight?
It's Arkham City.
Oh, it's from the game.
Oh, you're talking about movies, bro. He's not in any of them.
Mind.
He's
whatever.
Bro, that's
Don't even worry about it. Just
Dark
close out of that. Anyway.
Back to the coronavirus.
Yeah, back to the coronavirus. Just trying to make a point, but fuck me.
Like that's really been like it's a real trending topic right now.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like people were talking about it like months ago.
Trending death right
and
now.
Now it's just like it's like really catching pace. All right, yo, like no, it's not under control yet, but
yeah. So we have Almir here. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong.
Yo, back to
No, yeah. So we got the coronavirus going on right now, and we have Almir has a map called Coronavirus COVID-19 Global Cases by John Hopkins. CSSE. What does that mean?
This shit just sounds like some shit like
it's
a loon, like some loon at his crib with like maps and pinpoints on the maps.
Yeah. So
like he got strings and shit. He's like it first contracted here.
Yeah. So for our listeners,
want you to know.
Yeah, for our listeners, this is a live map of people with confirmed cases, total deaths, and total recovered people with the coronavirus, which is fucking killing people. So what do we got over here? Total confirmed cases of the coronavirus is 88,371. That is fucking wild.
I feel like we're just like making everybody accomplices. This is like illegal information. It just feels like
you guys need to be more aware.
We have this much access to this information.
This is what the internet's for, all right?
Yo, if this was information we're not supposed to have, we just literally threw the gun on everybody's lap. Yo, bro, you're part of this too.
Oh shit!
If you listen to this, you're men in suits.
They're gonna kill us off real quick.
Men in black. You just Men in black us.
Men in black. I heard you dropped the podcast on Monday. You're gonna have to come with us.
Just flash you.
And we never got heard from again. So they show everyone that has contracted the coronavirus by country and region. Yeah, look at the map. Sorry, I'm saying this. I'm trying to explain to the listeners what I'm looking at. And it seems like, so how many cases do we have over in the United States, or I guess Northern America? 74. Jesus. But no deaths. One death. Oh shit.
Oh, for real?
Jesus. So yeah, while we record this podcast, I thought it dropped. So while we record this, record this podcast, I guess we'll have Almir give us live updates, because we took a 10-minute break there, and how many people just contracted it? 200 people just contracted it, according to this live website right here.
I'm trying to scare people with this.
I'm not trying to scare y'all, but the internet's not a nice place. It's not. It's definitely a scary place.
This shit like moving like social media memes. Like share.
I wonder how many people were on this site, like giving live information. I wonder how the system works, but excuse me.
But like I'm just like I said, I'm really just surprised that that like I don't know. I don't sweat these kind of things.
Right, because you're kind of used to like there being a global scare.
Oh yeah, like especially
on a yearly basis.
Yeah, like it's like every 4 years they find something new, or like something that's like an old disease. Like, because apparently Ebola was around for a while, and then like it just became a big phenomenon then.
Yeah. What you were saying? What were you saying?
I was saying about like how like I'm not. Should I go from the top? Right?
No, I cut you off when it cut off.
All right, so pretty much there was swine flu, there was Ebola.
All right, so you were saying that every year there's something.
A lot of them were old diseases, but they just like flared up. It was like a flare up.
Yeah.
A flare where the United States like, yo, like the U.S. just got herpes, bro. Like,
right.
Like flare up.
Oh shit.
But that's how I felt about it. But the fact that it's still like an ongoing matter is like nuts to me.
Right now?
Like,
well, I feel like the swine flu, when it was out, it lasted a decent time.
But like,
so we have how much did the swine flu do? How many deaths did the swine flu actually have? In the United States, they have 12,469 confirmed deaths.
See, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
That's insane.
Right.
That is actually something I wasn't even aware of. Why so high? Is it because people weren't taking like precautionary like measures, or?
I didn't know what like there really wasn't. I can't think of any real like way to like to avoid it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like put some Vicks on your chest, bro. That's it. Like I don't know.
Do it like the Puerto
keep
Rican
it pushing,
style,
you know.
Yeah, I mean,
because bro, like I don't got face mask money. Feel me? Like what? I don't have face mask money. Like I'm not out here just like I'm not gonna spend money on a face mask, knowing I may or may not.
Yeah, but what if it saves your life?
If it got that serious, but like how would I know? Like,
I mean,
imagine being that scared for your.
I don't know. I feel like I don't see enough people like on a weekly basis to.
I mean, it's already like some people view it as a fashion statement. I know that's popular in like Asian culture.
Really?
Face mask, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, as like a political standpoint, like
now it's
or not political, just okay.
Now it's a fashion,
like a fashion trend.
Yeah, bro. Like there's Bathing Ape face masks.
Yeah, but is that okay? I see what you mean.
Yeah, like yeah.
It's like I got real money.
Just a real Like I can cough into some money.
That's kind of like when I think they were selling air back in China. They're selling like
Kanye West air.
Yeah, canned air. Like you can buy air cans.
Yo, I swear I saw that on like eBay. It was like, yo, selling a bag of air from a Kanye West concert.
How much they go for?
Yo, I don't remember. Yeah, they were asking like $70. At least $70 for a bag of air.
There you go. There's your resale game, Eddie.
Like, yo, for real, you know, flip it.
Just flip some Kanye West there.
Yo, just like a pen with no ink. Yeah, Kanye West used this pen. $50.
No ink.
No ink. $50.
Yeah.
This is average. That's just from the regular flu.
Okay. So from the regular flu, we have, what year is that?
This is 2010.
Okay. Is there more
Recent?
Is there this year?
So we're 34,000 off of flu?
Off the flu itself.
That's crazy.
That is insane. Jesus.
I mean, like, because for real, it was never a flu I couldn't beat. Feel me? Like, never a flu virus I couldn't defeat. Osmosis Jones had my back.
I bet someone like from an older generation would probably tell you to take more precautionary measures. That's probably how I got someone else.
Need
like they're just
vitamins.
like they were the same way. Like they were like, like I've never faced a flu I never beat. Like, and then the 1 year like you're fucking on your ass. Like,
Bro, I don't know. I just cough syrup it up, bro. Like, I'm on a Lil Wayne Future diet. Like, not even like the good stuff. Like, literally like the over the counter Robitussin and like Dayquil. But like, yo, I did that before. I've chugged the whole thing in 24 hours.
Definitely.
Just to get rid of a flu that bad.
I've done that at work where I just chug Dayquil all day because I just had to get through it.
That nasty ass taste. Yo.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2020. We can't make better medicine. Like,
make it taste better.
Like, yo, they, I'm just saying that they make vapor juice that tastes like regular. Like, they make vape juice and it tastes good, but they can't do medicine.
That's insane. So what was that population? Kind of circle back on this coronavirus thing. Well, how many people got the coronavirus over in Toronto? I'm interested to see that number. Oh, okay. They have the countries right there.
Nobody died yet, though.
Well, yeah. Okay.
14 confirmed.
14 cases. 2 recovered already, though. That's good. So
yeah, I just feel, bro. But imagine being one of them people, and it's not just scary because of the fact you're dealing with a virus. But if they catch you, like the government catches you, they have to quarantine you. The straight ET treatment, like hazmat suits. You're like butt ass naked on a tray.
It's probably so like depressing too, because I feel like the people that want to support you just actually can't.
You're like, what's your family gonna do? Like, they can't touch you. They shouldn't.
Yeah, you know.
Like, yo, if my mom tried to hug me, I'm like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, you love me that much, you'll kill you. Like, you're gonna expose yourself to.
Yeah, you know, go do you. All right,
like, yo, just
catch me after.
Yo, just pay for my treatment. Like, you want to show real love? Pay for my treatment. Hey, just give me a hug. Like, mother's love is gonna cure everything. Like, yo, for real.
Jesus. Damn. So I was also reading some reports about the kid we were talking about last week. The one that was getting bullied, but there were rumors about him actually being like 18 and he was like scamming people out of like $60,000 or $500,000, something like that.
I think he had like 500,000 off of just donations, and it's crazy because it being like they really did.
Like the internet really ran with
the whole scheme. Like, yo, boy's 18. I'm like, yo, like I realized like, yo, anybody could really fake anything, make a fake account.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the pictures were persuasive. They look just like him.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I don't know if they were him or not, but like.
Right.
But like apparently his aunt had just came out and said that he was like she like co-signed like, yo, he's actually like 9 years old. Like, the family and him and himself haven't actually spoken, which I feel like also which makes people feel like it's a scam because like why can't you just respond like.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I think
like
I think it probably became something bigger.
Yo, that's the boy I was talking about last week. Keaton Jones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's this?
He was a white boy that got bullied, but they said he was getting bullied by like I think it was by black kids.
Oh, and he was just.
But then like.
Oh yeah.
And like people were donating money to him, but it turns out he comes from like a racist family.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
But people were like donating bread, and like even like an MMA fighter had reached out to them, and like the mom literally said like, I don't want your help, I just want money. Like send me money.
Yeah.
So he exposed her, which really put that out there as well.
Damn.
I mean, if you're being racist, what do you expect to happen? Like
at this day and age, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like if you're gonna be racist, what would you expect?
Expect all the smoke, for sure.
But like, I just think like going back to the whole Quaid and Bales. I think I'm saying that right. It's like Q.
Oh yeah. The
little kid. It's like crazy how like the internet could just paint
an entire story about you.
A story about you, and then people will run with it.
Yeah,
off this.
I mean, we ran with it, but it was just something that came up, and we just kind of like like talked about it and addressed it. But I mean, that's good news though. Like at least he didn't scam all these people. Mm-hmm. But it's still a lot of money for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I didn't I say that? Mm-hmm. I feel like I said that last week. I was like, how does money fix the problem? My man's getting bullied. Like, like yo, like nobody really like. Dude, nobody thinks about that. Like, yo, how does money fix the problem?
Give him a stack to slap around.
Like, yeah, like, yo, you know what made him happy? Like, it's only gonna be temporary then. Like, the money's gonna get spent. Like my man's still gonna get bullied.
Nah, he can buy himself a really good life. Like, essentially.
Security guards till the end of school.
Well, I mean, like
punch kids in the face.
Think about it like this. So, like, you can avoid the bullying by now he has money for private school, or he has money for homeschool. Like, his aunt can drop his job, her job, and teach her. Like, she can do all this stuff with the money. It's just like a prayer that she actually does do something.
500,000, bro. You said live off that for what, bro? That is not enough to live off of. Not for long. Like, you'll definitely get a couple years depending on how you stretch it.
Get through like his childhood.
What? I ain't doing no homeschool. I got a job to do. Teach your dumb ass.
Just do what my mom did to me. Suck it the fuck up.
Your mom didn't put you in.
No. Like, just like my mom would just tell me to suck it up. Like, if someone was bullying up to you.
Yeah, pretty much. But exactly. Like,
and don't get hit. Like, and if you get hit back.
That's it.
Don't throw the first punch, whatever. All that bullshit.
Yo, that moment where you just in each other's chest. Yo, come on, swing, bro. Swing, bro.
My mom said you gotta swing first, alright? Like,
yo, yeah, bro.
I want to fuck you up.
Bro, my nephew did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he fought.
He said that?
Yeah, no, the teacher told my sister, like, oh, I gotta keep, I can't stop. My dad told me I can't stop. Like, he was apologizing during the fight, apparently. Like, while the teacher was trying to separate him, but while he was swinging, like, he was saying, oh, my dad said I can't stop.
It's crazy how, like, you, like, your parent sometimes is, like, in front of, like, the school staff, like, they'll just be, like, not aggressive, but they'll, like, seem like they have a demeanor to discipline you. And then, like, they're just, like, they take you out to school and they're like, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, yeah, you do what you had to do.
You did the right thing,
yeah,
right?
Bro.
Like, your parents just back you, like, 100, and that's, like, one of the best feelings for sure. Especially if you get in a fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I got grounded every time. I got grounded every time. Whether I did it or not.
Well, yeah, definitely. I've gotten grounded for that, but that's neither here or there. So thank God the kid isn't actually tracking back to the kid that was actually getting bullied. But what if that kid can't actually, like, stand up for himself? Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, that kid probably can't stand up for himself. He's probably getting some. I wonder what kind of bullying he was actually receiving.
He was like physical, like they were tossing him.
No, that'd be fucked up.
I mean, no, because he's 9 years old, so he's with another 9 year. Like, they're not that much bigger than him.
Yeah, and kids are fucking dicks too. Like,
yeah,
they're fucking assholes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not gonna, like, understand, like, that he's different. Like, I mean, like, obviously that's gonna come with that. But it also, I mean, you could say it goes on the parents, feel me, for not teaching, like, that kind of stuff. But, like,
sure.
I don't know what actions the school, like, took upon that, because, like, because you peeped that, like, she recorded it and put it on Facebook rather than, like, actually going to the school. Like, she made it a public matter.
I mean, yeah,
like, you could call it raising awareness if you want, but, like, right. Like, everybody knows that there's fucking bullying. Like, if you go to school, you know that there's bullying.
Yeah. I mean,
like, yo, if you could bring me to a school that there's no bullying, like, so there's always one.
Yeah. There's always
somebody,
some dickhead. even if it's, like, just verbal.
Bro,
like,
we bullied. We were bullies.
Yeah.
In middle school,
I've gotten bullied in the same school I was bullying. So, like, it was just kind of like
a food chain. A food chain. Yo, it was really a food chain.
But, like, no, it's cool because, like, one of my bullies back in, like, high school, like, after high school, like we apologized to each other, like
for real?
yeah, oh definitely, because it was like how much of this can I take, like because it was like a joke kind of thing, but like after high school, like he like joined the military, and then he was just like, yo, I'm really sorry about that because I was kind of fucked up, like like having that recognition, being like you're able to like go back in your past and kind of be like, oh yeah, I was really like fucked up back then. Like,
I mean, bro, 9 times out of 10, it's like after, I don't know.
I've definitely made apologies.
For real?
Oh God, yeah. I can't live with that shit. You crazy?
I don't know.
You can live with it.
I never really had. Home? I never really had a. I don't know. I never really had like a like. I never really beef with the person. Like, there's no reason to stay angry.
It's not like real beef. It's just bullying. Like it's not real. It's not real.
Nah, bro, bullying is real beef. like it's not real. It's not bullying if it's not real beef. Like,
it's not real beef at all.
Oh, so y'all were just fucking with each other.
Yeah, but some like it would just be like one person takes it too far, like way too far.
Like pantsing you or something?
No,
like,
no. Fuck
like
no.
pantsing you just somewhere.
That's swinging material right there.
That's what I thought. That's what I consider bullying,
bro.
Because I mean, like, bro, like we said some ignorant shit, man.
Oh, yeah, dude, we were kids. Like I used to say some fucked up shit. I was just a dumbass kid.
Yeah, but to anybody, like.
Oh yeah. Like. I wish I were as bold as I used to be, like, as a kid. Because I was fucking bold. Like, I would say anything. Yeah, out of pocket for sure. I would fucking say anything to you. But
I'm just saying, because, like, bro, like, this is just something that lives with me. Was Doug, bro. Doug. Like, that
was bullying for sure. I keep forgetting about that.
Bro, that was really bullying.
I wonder how he's doing.
I don't know. I don't really keep track.
I bet.
I mean, yeah, like yo, he just always rubbed me wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it was just something about him that I did not like.
I never really had a problem with that.
His attitude. Because you guys were like cousins.
Oh, we had the same last name.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna bleep that out so people don't just go looking for him.
You were cousins.
No, we weren't cousins though.
That's why Bo was so close to you.
No, dude. Every person I see with my last name, I ask them. I'm like, because there aren't a lot of us.
Mm.
I'm like,
who do you know?
I'm like, who's your dad? Who's your mom? Who's your cousin?
Have the same.
Yeah. Like,
same dad.
I'm gonna need you to run this blood real quick. All right. I need to take some samples.
That's funny.
You never met anyone like with your same last name? Well, I think.
Right. I've met plenty of people with my last name, but like some of them were Dominican.
Oh, okay. Well, yours is like pretty common. I don't know if
I haven't met a Cuban with it yet, or a Mexican.
Oh, okay. So. I feel like my last name is like just for Puerto Ricans. I've never met anyone else with it. Not outside of like Puerto Rican.
I haven't either.
Huh. Cool.
You guys just don't get around much.
Fucking special. Or we're all just connected and I don't know it.
Keeping it in the bloodline. That's only foul. Pure Rican descent.
I'll fuck you up. I'll really fight you, dog.
Oh, bro. So speaking of fucking people up,
okay.
You heard about Tyson Fury? I mean, Deontay Wilder exercising his rematch clause for his loss to Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm. So
pretty much he's saying, that like where that armor that he walked in there with, like that, like I ain't gonna lie, like his outfits are tough, but it's like he's real extra with it, like. Oh, really? He looked like a real Power Ranger villain. Like,
can you pull some up?
Yo,
that sounds pretty funny,
bro. He really looked like a Power Ranger villain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like.
So what was he saying about the suit?
He was pretty much saying, because he said it weighed 40 pounds.
Okay.
And he's saying wearing that suit,
exhausted him,
slowly walking slowly carrying that suit. Like, I mean, it's body weight in a way, like body training. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Yo.
Tell me he doesn't look like he'd fight a Megazord.
I'm not even I did not see this. Why did I not see this? Yo, he looks like
a wrestler.
No, he look. Yo,
like he's really
like that.
It's like a Soul Calibur fighter.
Do people do that? It is very Soul Calibur-ish.
I'm just saying, like,
it's really
it's
cool.
tough. Yeah, it's tough. It's clean. Like the designs are tough, but like he said it weighed 40 pounds, and I mean, I don't even see like where he could breathe out of. Look at that mask. Like I can't tell what kind of material that is. My man got that John studded with jewelry.
It looks dope though. Like it looks like someone put like serious detail.
Time and detail. Yeah, like it's clean, like the skull imprint and everything. Yeah, down to the crown, like light up. That shit lights up and everything. That's what I'm saying. A whole villain. But he's exercising that.
So what needs to happen in order for that rematch to happen?
I guess they're gonna look into that. I mean, I don't know if it's really a clause because like it's he chose to do that.
I think I heard. Yeah, I heard something about their contract that if one of them were to lose, they are eligible for a rematch.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
But I'm not sure if that's a real thing. It's just something I read on the internet.
I mean, like I would.
It's like we
me
don't
personally,
have,
like if I was a boxer,
mm-hmm.
I lost, I would want a rematch.
Right.
Like,
I think you're. Yeah.
Like I mean, like because I mean, there's some people you could lose, but all right, cool. But there's like where you feel like you really almost had it. Like nah, bro.
Well, the thing is like
because boxing is a sport. That's how with the and out of competitive nature, I just feel like it's like if you beat me in 1 point by like in 2K, I'm gonna tell you run it back. I'm gonna tell you run it back. I'm like, bro, that could have went anywhere.
Those games are so long.
What 2K?
Yeah, dude. I hate when you're just like run it back, and I'm like, no,
bro. We'd be playing 21 on Blacktop.
Nah, me and you, just me and you.
Yeah,
just me and you. No.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Oh well, no, we definitely. We play Blacktop all the time with other people. I'm talking about just me and you.
I asked you.
We usually just run games, don't we?
Yeah, I asked you.
Okay, though. Yeah. That's all I'm saying, damn.
Nah, bro, I asked you. But
get to the heart.
But yeah, like I mean, I think that's. I'm still willing to watch that fight. Like I like watch like their series of battles is something I enjoy watching. Just like kind of like Triple G and Canelo.
But isn't it kind of just like aren't they like the best ones out right now? So what is there?
It is fair to say that.
What else is there really to watch? Like
well, there's you mean in their weight class?
Yeah.
I mean Anthony Joshua.
Oh, okay.
He's another guy from the UK. And
what's his run?
As far as his score?
Yeah, what's his score?
I don't know. He was a heavyweight champion.
Okay.
Because he beat.
This guy's from the UK.
He had beaten I want to say Klitschko.
Okay.
Who had held the championship belt for like 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so this Russian guy like holds it down for like 18 years. Young Bull beats him, then he loses to Andy Ruiz, and then he gains it back by beating Andy Ruiz. Huh. But like Tyson Fury called him out after the Deontay Wilder.
He called Joshua out.
Yeah, because like they both wanted to fight Anthony Joshua, but he just wasn't with it. Like he's just like not agreeing to it.
I wonder why.
Because that's what boxers do.
I think since I've been talking, like a lot of people have been hitting me on saying that Deontay isn't like necessarily a very experienced boxer.
He has like 44 knockouts. I think now he's like what 40. Yeah, so like he's 6-1 or something like that.
Like he's known.
Deontay Wilder. He's like 40. He's like 40. He has 40. I'm pretty sure he has 44 knockouts.
But yeah, so he's known for his hooks. So he has like quick knockouts.
Okay, now I'm like 42 wins, 41 knockouts, 1 loss, 1 draw. So yeah, but he's just literally gifted, like genetically gifted. Yeah, because he has his punching power is nutty. It's like that's scary to get hit by that. Like the way he be sleeping people.
Yeah.
Cause like his form, he doesn't have like real form. He's like a brawler.
Damn, he is 6'7".
6'7", 213.
213, bro. I would not fight that guy.
Yo, bro, sleeping him though. Like it was the fight before this one. He fought. Think. Brain blast. My man had a whole Jimmy Neutron moment. No, Ortiz. I think he fought Ortiz.
Okay.
And he won. I'm pretty sure he won. He punched it like one punch man to him.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah, like imagine, like it's not as bad as that George Masvidal knee knockout in the UFC. Like that was a nasty ass sleep. Like,
are you into like UFC fights? I only have one friend. He actually goes out to Vegas to watch UFC.
Nah,
fights.
I mean like
pretty frequently.
It can be interesting sometimes,
but
it depends on the person. Yeah, Luis Ortiz, or it might have been Dominic Breazeale, but knocked him out, bro. Like instantly, as soon as the bell rang, scored the first punch and everything, dropped him. Like.
I would hate that.
Yeah, like
imagine training that much just to get fucking rocked like that.
The thing about sports is like, I'd hate to be on a highlight reel. Yeah. Realistically, like, who wants to be dunked on like Randy Moss, like, or to get knocked out like on a? See, this wasn't it. It was a Dominique Breazeale.
We're gonna have to figure out how to get videos that we watch during the podcast on the actual video.
Yeah, go back more.
Anyway, what else do we got though?
As far as what? I mean, if we throw it back to the fight, it's. Yo, which one is it? Oh no, that one, right to the right, down, that one.
It doesn't exist.
Nah, bro, he definitely knocks him out.
It doesn't exist,
bro.
What's his name? Deontay Wilder versus what's his name? Bermain. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can't handle that power.
Yo.
Anyway,
the faces on their look, like the faces they have, is just like the look of regret,
dude. Because you have to train so much. Like a lot of people, like a lot of boxers that like all they do is train, and then when they decide to fight, this is what happens. Like you're just not
all that time put to waste. I mean, they still get paid. They still get paid.
Yeah, but it's just like. Dude, just to get destroyed like that.
How the ref had to pull him off. Like, calm down, man. Yo, you're gonna kill him.
But yeah, what else do we got?
But like I said, going back to that whole fight. It was when Tyson Fury. They're showing those videos of like saying that his glove wasn't on correctly.
Yeah. I saw a couple videos on how Fury's his fist was actually at the wrist of his glove when he was like hitting Wilder.
It should look like some soccer boppers. Like
well, if you look at
soccer bopper punches.
Yeah. If you look at the video, like the glove itself flaps back.
Yeah, like his whole wrist broke. Like
yeah. And then he's just socking him in the face. Like
he
gets him with like a double hook, and which is like, bro, if you get
straight hand,
if you get straight hands to the body and the head, bro, it's no wonder he dropped him twice. Like, it's insane. Like, I would not want to get hit by a fucking bare fist. Wasn't there a famous boxer, or not a famous boxer, but the fight became famous because the dude like took the padding out of his gloves? Do you know who I'm talking about?
That does sound familiar. I know that
he got like banned.
I think there was
borderline. I'm not sure if the guy actually died, but either the dude he was fighting, they could have charged him with. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not sure if the guy actually passed away due to this fight or if he just kind of, it was messed up. Though.
I know there was a Hispanic boxer where he was putting like cement in over his wraps. Yo, bro, for real, like it's like it's not that stuff like that doesn't surprise me that there's like dirty boxing.
Bro, I don't want any parts of that.
I mean, because it's like how some boxers actually use like steroids. Like, a lot of fighters use steroids.
Yeah.
And like, it's only oh my god, only some of the of the athletes actually get caught. Like,
what was his name? Luis Resto versus Billy Collins Jr. Yeah. So like I guess the opposite team, or I guess his opponent's team, went to go congratulate him.
His face was looking crazy.
Yeah, I think I don't know. We should definitely try to figure that out. But I think he did kill him from that fight. Like, he didn't recover. Like, they could have, like, charged him crazy, like, with murder.
That looks so bad on us.
Right? And for our listeners.
but I was going to say, even Canelo Alvarez. Like, I remember he tried to blame that. He's like, either they put steroids in the meat. like, bro, what? Like, you ate the steak. Like,
oh, okay. So the guy actually didn't die from. All right.
He's just known for that story though. Before.
Yeah. He's just severely injured.
So that's another reason why I feel like Deontay Wilder is like entitled to the rematch.
Oh, because of the
dirty boxing from Tyson Fury's end. But I also feel like he was choking him. So every time they locked up, he had him in like a guillotine. So
I mean, just being, I don't know, get him wrecked like that though with bare fists.
This is crazy.
So
it's impressive he held up as much as he did because he was getting pieced up.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he took a lot. Tyson Fury landed so many hits on him, and like that's why I'm impressed, just because like Tyson Fury actually has like good hands.
Well, he has that reach too.
Yeah, he has reach over him and weight. He was heavier too. Had height. He had height, weight, and reach.
I wonder how it works with like heavyweights. Like if they have to what's anything.
Any weight. Look, I mean, bro. Mike Tyson and Ali did it. Like they fought boys bigger than them, smaller than them.
Yeah,
it didn't matter.
That's what's up though. Cool. What do we got? Any live updates on the coronavirus numbers?
Refresh.
Oh shit. Oh, cool.
Sign in.
All right, that's good news then. All right. What else we got?
So we tied it on that.
Oh, we got new music. New music drop.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get to listen to some of the new music that came out, but I'm aware.
I'm aware of it. Oh no, it's there. I'll give it a chance.
Yeah,
when I feel like it.
It's around. I haven't been in the mood, to put that Jersey Drake on right now.
You're hating on my man.
Yeah.
Hating.
Maybe
I wasn't really like. I like the one song Chicago, the Chicago freestyle.
No, yeah, give us a whole rundown because I didn't get a chance to listen to them yet.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like we want bars out of this joint, like quotes. Nah,
you can't
bro.
remember nothing.
No,
nothing,
bro. I was just like it wasn't playing in the background. I just want to get a feel for it before I really ate it up.
I lied. I listened to it.
Oh, did you?
No, I watched whatever video dropped on YouTube.
Oh, the one where he's in front of the Marcy's.
Yeah, I saw that one, and it's
Marcy's houses.
Isn't it both songs put together that came out?
What do you mean?
That came out for that YouTube video?
I don't know. Actually,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Just a long ass video.
Yeah, it's long and the beat switches.
I just think it's funny because when you sent me that video of him in the same when he was recording for that video.
Yeah. I think it's funny how he
kept looking back because they were heckling him in that neighborhood.
Yeah. I think it's funny how he put in the music video how he was dapping up actually people around there. I feel like it
respect.
Was he's like, yo, you better get it straight. I'm good.
I'm good in this. I'm good in this hood.
Yeah. I remember. Don't worry about me. That's just the internet.
I remember when Tory Lanez did that in Philly. Mm-hmm. Because when him and Drake were beefing, he was just he's like, see, I'm good over here. Walking around hanging out with Meek's people.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh man, that reminds me of that Tory and Meek track that he was it Lord Knows? Mm-hmm. I love that track. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, I like when they come together.
No, I like the
it was good.
The flip that Drake made. What was it? He did a flip. I'm not sure if it's a flip because he almost recited it verbatim. It was the Superman by Eminem, where he was like, fuck, can't think of the lyrics right now, but he was like, yeah, there you go, and I thought that was dope. Cause you never see how the amount of shit that Eminem gets on the internet, and for someone that the internet favors so much to kind of pay homage that way, I think is super dope. No thoughts?
I don't agree. No,
you didn't hear it?
Nah, I fuck with you, yeah.
You probably thought that was a Drake original, huh?
No, bro.
Yeah, I know how this goes. I know how this game goes, huh?
I didn't, though.
That was a Drake original right there,
actually, bro, yeah. Because I didn't listen to Eminem like that.
Dick riding.
Yeah, you know.
You don't even know, huh?
I didn't. I'm not going to act like I did.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to a lot of Eminem.
I know. I'm aware.
My man's a guest in this house. Remember that. He said this. He said it himself.
Now, before our listeners, the amount of Drake that Eddy pumps into my ear and my news feed is insane. So
news feed.
When I get a chance to clap back,
I mean, my man's the only one that's dropping music.
Who, Drake?
Yeah, consistently.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm just saying.
Oh, what's his name? What is his name? Amine dropped the track.
Y'all be real uninspired for a while.
What do you mean? Who?
Other artists.
Put out names. Don't be a bitch.
J. Cole, Kendrick, Frank Ocean, Travis.
Bro, just wait. and J. Cole's been around for sure. All 2019.
My man flooded it up as much as he could, then left.
Yeah, he did exactly what he wanted.
He's announced time to get contracts. Puma contract.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he dropped that commercial. I still haven't seen.
Him playing ball. Now he's a baller.
Hey,
my man's NBA next year. 34 years old, playing with LeBron James. Rookie season.
Think about that celebrity game though, because you see
he wasn't in this one, was he?
No, I'm saying imagine the potential for the celebrity basketball game that could happen.
What do you mean?
Because I see Drake on the courts all the time.
Yeah,
with his private court that he has.
True, but yeah.
Let me find out Kendrick's out there balling.
I doubt it.
Well, how short is Kendrick?
Pretty short.
I feel like he's a lot shorter. Like J. Cole surprised me, but he's actually pretty tall, right?
Yeah.
What is he, like 6'5"?
5'6".
Kendrick's 5'6".
Damn.
Unless he was pulling that A.
J. Cole 6'2".
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, bro.
The stats ain't lining up.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna talk shit on Kendrick.
Why?
Because maybe what if he comes through and balls?
Balls out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. I mean, Kevin Hart got the MVP like twice.
Oh, did he?
4 times.
For real? Damn.
Jesus Christ. That's what's up.
But I mean, like, I'm not.
So new music from Drake. He dropped 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be like tracks that are coming out on his album,
Yeah, I
or
do.
you think these are just loosies like he kind of usually does?
Nah, I think they'll be on his album.
Okay.
I know he was talking about it, so.
So there's also new Party Next Door music that dropped.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to listen to that?
Of course, man. It's been on repeat.
Yeah, of course.
Of course it is, bro. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
You know what?
Party Next Door is vibe music to me. I don't know. I just
is.
be chilling.
It is.
I'm like.
Yeah, it definitely is. But how do you feel about Drake leaking his own music? I'm getting really tired of it.
I think it's funny. It's like leak.
Because he drops it under his label, and then says it's leaked.
He's trying to bring back those old 2010 vibes.
Feel you.
Back when it was like,
but it's not leaked. You dropped it.
I know.
It's just funny how you can just paint anything.
Well, maybe he's. I mean, the only instance I could think that you could still call it leaked is like you drop it and it's unfinished, and then there's more to add to it after.
Okay. So do you think those are unfinished songs?
So like imagine he gave like if he did the video to put the two together, like imagine if it's like a storyline kind of thing going on, like he does like a bigger video or like where they all tie in.
He actually makes decent videos.
That's what I'm saying. His video content isn't bad.
Yeah, like the whole Jungle music video he did was pretty dope.
Was decent.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of like that. Remember how I showed you the Childish Gambino because of the internet one, where he had his own like storyline to the album.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I think that's dope.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is. So you listened to the party track. Any thoughts?
I just liked it a lot. I mean, like
Are you waiting for the album?
Yeah.
Waiting for drop. What is that?
He said March. It was supposed to be this month, but then he pushed it to March.
It's a week after The Weeknd drops his album.
Fucking we'll drop it at the same time. Surprise leak OVO leak.
Leaked.
Party Next Door 2
He leaked it. I'm
not looking forward to The Weeknd's album.
Why?
I don't know.
I like The Weeknd a lot.
I don't.
Why?
I don't know. His songs just don't do it for me.
You don't do enough drugs?
Nah, I don't. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds weird, but like I get excited every time he changes his look because I think something new is gonna come out, and I end up not liking it.
Well, he dances between like this.
Like, I thought you were about to say he dances, and I can't even imagine that.
Well, no, I don't know if he dances or not. Maybe he does. Not like Chris Brown dance. Maybe like Drake dance. Like
I can see. I could definitely.
Toronto dancing.
I could definitely see The Weeknd moonwalking, like real Michael Jackson vibes.
If he ever tried that, I would pay to see it.
he talks just like him.
No, yeah.
Like when I heard him when I watched Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler and Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
And I saw him in there and like hearing him talk. Like he was like, I forgot what he said. He was like, I want to fuck you. He was like talking to some girl in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But he had that soft ass Michael Jackson voice, and it was just like, bro, like does that arouse you? The lack of bass in that voice around you.
He's just like me.
So like I don't know. That's how I feel. Like I didn't hate. What was the last one? Oh no, the last one the little 7-piece he dropped, or was it 4-piece?
The one with the Call Out My Name.
Yeah, that was good. That was a 4-piece.
I thought that was I don't know. It had a lot of emotion in it.
But he wasn't with. I mean, I don't know. That was like a post Selena Gomez.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's like. Yeah, they talk so much shit like
on Selena,
on everybody. Like like You can't be famous and have an ex, because they'll just literally violate you.
Well, it depends. I feel like you should.
Like Pete Davidson is really talking hella shit on Ariana Grande right now.
Yeah, I think I saw something where Pete Davidson was like explaining to people how he kind of knew that relationship was over after Mac died, and like that's like one of those like unfortunate things where like you're in like that relationship of your dreams, and then something out of your control
happens
destroys that like completely.
Oh, this is the relationship of your dreams. Like this is the one.
But there's nothing you can do about that. Like if you think about it, like they got into a relationship fast, they got married really fast, and then
they got married.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
man,
Nah.
bro. Yes, they got married.
Either way,
or I'm pretty sure they got married. I'm talking on my ass.
They got engaged.
There you go. They got engaged to get married. There you go.
I mean, I know, but he deals with a lot of like mental issues, like depression and shit.
Like a lot of comedians.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Think Dave Chappelle? Do you think Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart suffer from depression?
Well, I think they know how to handle it. It's kind of like the whole Robin Williams thing.
I feel like anybody knows how to handle it. Then, like if it.
Nah, there's probably a lot
people that don't suffer from depression.
Well, yeah, but I feel like the ones.
How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know that?
They're open about it.
Really?
Yeah, like wasn't there a whole thing with Robin Williams where, I mean, he committed suicide.
Yeah, bro, he handled that very well.
Well, I'm just saying, like it does happen. I'm not saying, or like with Pete Davidson having like depression, like it could have a negative toll on him, and having all that shit happen to him at once is kind of fucked up. Like, I think I saw a video of him at a stand-up show, and some dude was just like heckling him about Mac Miller, and he just didn't do the show. Like, he just left stage and was just like, "Fuck this! Like, get him out of here. I'm leaving."
Yeah.
Like, it has a lot on your mental being a comedian. I feel like.
I mean, any stature. I mean, because you're getting hassled by a lot of people. Like, that's
a lot.
Like, there's so many trolls. It's crazy how there's so many trolls on the internet.
There's on the internet and like in real life too. Some people really say that shit to your face, especially if you're a comedian. Because like I feel like a lot of people take liberties with comedians, and the comedians that really like slap back.
Well, what would they say?
Are the ones that really
like stand-up comedians? Like
stand-up comedians. Yeah,
club
stand-up comics that go to actual clubs. Because, like, that's the only way you can really, like...
People do heckle. Yeah, they do heckle. Like,
they heckle the shit out of them. And, I mean...
It's like you're looking for somebody to talk shit to.
You're waiting, yeah. And I feel like you're a really good comedian if
you can clap back.
Yeah, if you can clap back real quick, shut them the fuck up, and continue your show as if nothing happened.
Yeah,
that takes a lot.
I remember it was a black comedian. He was like, he was doing like a lesbian heckler.
Oh, really?
Yo, bro, it was so crazy. He was just like grinding up her. Like, I don't know what her girlfriend was saying. But he was just like, oh, if she says go deeper, you just reach in the drawer. I was like, yo, that's so crazy. Like, pull out the extender.
I've seen the way Bill Burr like handles some of his hecklers. I think in his most recent stand-up, he like handled one of the hecklers like pretty well. Like, he was like, this dumb bitch like sits down in the middle of my show and then thinks she knows what the fuck I'm talking about and starts heckling me. Like, he's just spanking her like on stage. It was awesome. Do you listen to any Bill Burr? I'm gonna put you on.
I have like waves where I want to watch like stand-up comedy. It's not too often. Like, like I used to. I mean, like I just don't keep up with it anymore.
Like, is there a reason or?
No, I mean, yeah, I don't feel like investing an hour. Like, like for me, like, I haven't really. I can't think of one bad one I've watched. Like, I've always found something funny, but it's never funny enough to want to watch another one.
I think I know what you mean. Like, I'll never go on Netflix and see like stand-up comic or stand-up comedy, and it'll be some random fucking person and not think it's funny. Like, there's plenty of comedians I've seen like on the Netflix specials. Yeah. They're just not funny at all.
For real?
Dry. I'm talking about dry content. Like, I don't know where the fuck you got this material from and where you pay these people to like laugh at your shit, but it's not good.
I mean, realistically, you only get like so many jokes, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, there's only so much shit you can joke about. Like, eventually, you get to the point where like jokes are gonna get recycled. Yeah. I feel like there's been comedians. I think like Amy Schumer got caught like stealing jokes one time.
What was it? Carlo. What was his name? Carlos.
Carlos Mencia.
Was it Mencia?
Yeah.
Mencia got caught.
But Carlos Mencia had like.
Well, Joe Rogan pressed him.
I heard he was like a huge scumbag. Like I heard like there was a lot of times he almost got his ass beat.
Yeah. Well, I think I saw something on him and Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan does comedy or stand-up comedy. Yeah, if you didn't know that,
I didn't even know he was Honduran, bro. I thought he was Mexican.
Carlos
Mencia. Yo, he always gave off that that vibe on his show. You never used to watch Mine and Mencia?
I've never watched Mine and Mencia.
Wow.
Really?
It was mad, bro, out of pocket. And it's crazy. He was the only person that like on live TV made fun of like special people.
Oh,
like
really?
He really had people going around going. Dur, dur, dur.
Oh, okay, that was him.
Jimmy used to do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were kids. That's what I'm saying. Kids are fucked up, man.
Yeah,
What was the age where you kind of started like having morals?
Morals
that you can think of?
Where is like the line of morals? What do you consider unmoral?
All right, let's use the that Carlos Mencia.
You mean like
soundbite?
So as far as like what, laughing at that?
Sure, yeah.
Like at him imitating.
Right.
That's like, when did I stop laughing at that?
You still laughing?
I'm still laughing, bro. What are you talking about?
Like, I'm not alright.
It's not funny, but it's funny because it's not funny. Like yo, bro, come on, like, yo, you really go do that? Like, it's not funny. Like, it's not funny because it's funny. It's funny because you're doing it and it's not funny.
Okay, all right, whatever.
That's how this would be. I mean,
I stopped laughing at it a while ago. Like,
you're a liar.
No, I really did. Like, I really don't like laugh about it.
Well, nobody says it anymore.
True, but like, all right. So what I was asking is like, at what age, I guess, did you stop making that soundbite, the Carlos Mencia one?
I cut that off probably like before middle school.
Oh, okay.
I think it was before middle school. I don't remember saying that a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, because remember back then, like in middle school, we really used to do like dumb shit, like give me neck. Like if someone said something stupid, you just like slap the fuck out the back of their neck, like, yo, give me neck for saying that dumb shit.
I wonder if they still do it.
Yo, I know, right? I don't know if bullying is as bad as it was back then.
It's probably pretty bad. Because think about it like this, like,
I mean, my nephews are disrespectful, but
think about it like this: those kids are grown up in social media age, so they'll disrespect you in front of your face, and they'll light you up online too, probably. Like, it's probably way worse.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I don't know. I mean, like nowadays, like even like my nephew, like I was like, what surprised me was like with my nephews, bro. Like kids already like pay attention to like shoes and shit. Like at elementary school, like they're worried about what kids got on each other's feet.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, like I didn't care about that in elementary school or middle school. Like, I wasn't like worried about what shoes I had on.
You're a real special kid, huh?
I guess, bro. Like. Huh?
Flex.
No, I just meant like literally no, bro. I didn't care about brands. I used to have so many different like types. I was really just like an Air Force One kind of guy. Air Force One Tims and Shells. Like real plain Jane. Feel me? Like
how many pairs of Jordans did you have as a kid?
I didn't have any.
Really,
bro? I never got my first pair of Jordans till I was like 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
I was saying like
that got you beat on that,
huh?
So I got you beat on that.
For
nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would have never thought.
Did you have a picture? You have a picture. Yeah. So you have a picture of like when you were younger, right?
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. My mom's been sending me pictures of my childhood.
So remind you who you were.
Yeah. Just like, don't forget, you were just a kid not so long ago. Like,
but yeah. As far as like, my nephews like they want me to buy them sneakers. Like he'll go up to you and be like, "What are those?" Like bro's like, you're like 8 years old. Like, bro, you could at least he bought his own sneakers. Like bro, like you wear whatever the fuck we give you. Like
yeah.
Like, you're just lucky I buy you Jordans. Like it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh. So that's like where you as far as
comedians.
Huh?
How did we trail off into comedians? We were talking about music, and then what happened? Carlos Mencia.
Nah, but we got to Carlos Mencia because we were talking about stand-ups. No, we started talking about stand-ups at first.
Okay, never mind.
Because you brought up Bill Burr.
Yeah.
And then from Bill Burr, it was about like actual like hecklers.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Well, I feel like we were talking about music. Oh, we were talking about fucking new music that was coming out, and then there were...
Was it the cinematics?
No, we were talking about rappers that play basketball, and then we got into Celebrity Game, Kevin Hart, and then comedians. We trailed off like a lot.
You're crazy.
We're just talking about music, all right?
I know. We need to trail back.
Let's go back, because there's some music that dropped still. Did you listen? Do you know who Amina is?
Yeah, the kid who did like Caroline.
Yeah. Did you like his music? Have you listened to any of it?
I liked a couple of songs. It wasn't like a big fan. Like,
okay.
I feel like my man really just like after he got the clout from like being with Obama's daughter.
Did he? Was he?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was talking. I think he was talking to Malia Obama. Yeah. I said, yo, to date like a former president's daughter, especially when you're in that line of business,
flex.
In a way, yeah. Like I wouldn't like, bro. That's a flex in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like, you have to stay there. Like, yo, you can't miss this gig.
Well, he dropped a track earlier this week. What happened?
I mean, put a Minu. I was like, what the fuck is this? She got real like islandy. Cheap flights to Amino. Yo, where are we going? But I didn't even realize he dropped nothing though.
Oh, okay. I'm only aware he dropped like one track, and it was kind of like one of those like tracks that are like, I'm gonna talk my shit because it's 2020, and I'm expecting a lot of that. But yeah, he dropped a track like that earlier this week, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was amazing, but he tried.
Yeah,
I think he's one of the first people to stick his neck out this year. I'm kind of hoping a lot more people do that. It's time. Like, it's time, dude. Like,
what? I feel like
winter's ending. I need some fucking music.
I feel like there's a steady stream
of
music just coming out on the regular now. Just
okay.
because there's so many artists.
Well, yeah. But
I mean, like right now, like so Lil Baby dropped.
Okay.
What was it? My Turn. Mm-hmm. Which I fuck with the cover art so heavy.
Was it a single or an album?
We said was it a single? It's an album. My Turn. Yeah, like it's like it looks like a children's book was painted.
Okay.
Like but it's like a what's the old story? It's an old story.
Like a fairy tale?
Yeah, kind of like a fairy tale.
Uh-huh.
It was, I forgot who it was written by. Tom Sawyer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So that's the feels it gives me, like an old school like Mr. Rogers feel, like
mm-hmm.
like he would just read that book to us, like My Turn by Lil Baby.
It's like the Steamboat days.
As far as like that kind of feel to it, but like as far as like the music, like I feel like it's a very good album overall.
Oh, really?
Like I was actually impressed. Cause like the last one he dropped, that one that had like Section 8, and it had the one song I think was called Time with Meek Mill. It didn't really like, I don't know, I wasn't really impressed as a part. But this one, it feels like he actually like took time in, and like it's a pretty long album.
I think Meek is one of those artists I don't necessarily enjoy on other people's albums.
I could agree to that.
Like I don't even really like him like on his own albums.
Own music.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's
hard to think.
No disrespect, but it's just kind of like
you can't think of one song that Meek's on that like he featured on that you actually liked.
Yeah. I think he did one with Snoop Dogg that I fucked with, but that was about it.
Because you're actually right. I can't think of any either.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but Meek's definitely he makes quality music for himself for sure. I just don't. It's hard for me to hear him on other tracks. But anyway, sorry. So Lil Baby album.
Actually, I'm not. No, I liked him. He had a song on Belly's album that was pretty good. The song Immigrant.
Yeah, all the times I had Belly queued up, I have not listened to that last album.
He's a Belly's. I don't know, like his style.
Was he signed to XO?
Yeah.
Okay. Along with
Nav.
See, I don't listen to Nav either.
Nav was a phase. I feel like I don't listen to him much now.
I feel like he's too squeaky.
I see where you're getting where you get that.
I gave him a chance and I just couldn't do it.
I mean the music just changes. It's like I remember he was like, to me I used to be like, yo, if you listen to Nav it's because you like drugs.
Oh yeah, that's like
all he raps about is
XO
like,
people.
Yeah, he's like literally it's like all about drugs. He's like, yo, pop pill, like you'll pop a pill and just like nearly verge death. I mean, if you're not like edging towards death, you're not living our life.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So that's how I feel about.
So Lil Baby album was good.
Yeah.
How many tracks were on there?
I want to say like 16. It was pretty long. He had
and they were all good.
Yeah, a lot of them were. But he had Young Thug on there. He had Gunna. He had Moneybagg Yo. I'm trying to think what other features he had. He didn't have too many features. Oh, he had Future on there.
Yeah, okay.
But I enjoyed it a lot.
You know what? I actually stumbled upon one of my old playlists from high school, and I called it the Official Dad playlist, because it was just like, so like back when I made the playlist, I was like thinking I don't know why I was thinking this, but I was thinking about this. I was like, if I have kids, I was like, how am I going to show them the music that I used to listen to? Because I don't buy physical music. You know how like your grandparents or like your parents, they have like actual cassettes or vinyls, and they can pass that down to you, be like, yeah, we used to rock with this.
As opposed to like now,
with all the music I listen to, like I'm like, damn, dude, like I can't pass this on at all. It's fucking virtually impossible.
Yeah, it's not like your kids are gonna stumble upon it one day and be like, oh, this is what Dad used to listen to.
Exactly, and it's not like I think there's a TV show I used to watch, and like the kids in that TV show, they used to go in the basement and like get high, and they stumbled upon some Pink Floyd.
Show.
That not that one, but exactly like that. Like they stumbled upon some like Pink Floyd, and you know they experienced Pink Floyd and this and that. But so I created to backtrack a little bit. I created this playlist so that I can like, you know, show like my kids down the line, be like, yeah, I used to listen to this in high school. This is just a bunch of like corny songs, like if you really like think about it back in the day, like, but I think I'm gonna start making more playlists and be like, hey, this is what I used to bang to in my 20s. Like, get with
the phases. These are the phases I went through. Yeah, as I became the man I am today.
I feel like a music company should definitely create something that I can hand down. You know, like I should be able to like go to Apple and be like,
a will of songs from my
not
son.
A will, but like. Give me a flash drive or something. Like, sell me a flash drive.
Spotify does that, like, year-end kind of type thing, what you listen to.
Yeah, but that's not like, that's like what they choose. They choose all that music for you, essentially. So, like, Spotify does a yearly thing where they're like, oh, let's wrap up 2019, and they'll do, like, a wrap up 2020 kind of thing. But they only put, like, the hits. And, I mean...
It's whatever you listen to, though.
Oh, whatever you listen to, like, personally?
Yeah, it's whatever you look up and everything.
See, that's just me because I don't use Spotify. That's probably why I
Apple
don't know about
it.
I think Apple Music tries to do it, but it's not like Spotify.
Oh, okay. So it's just more. So you're saying like Spotify is just more like user friendly kind of thing? All right. Yeah, because I have to like create like actual playlists on Apple Music and.
But but that just goes with like the times, bro. Like I don't feel like you see like VHS players as much anymore either.
Right.
And like
they should sell you a device, essentially.
An adapter.
No, they should sell you a device with the music that you banged with, and be like, yo, I'll charge me $60 for this one device. We'll get that like let's say it's just a little speaker. We'll get all the songs you listened to that year. We'll sell it to you for X amount of dollars. You take that and then you can physically give it to your like kids. You know.
That's so much money, bro.
Hey man, I would do it
because you gotta pay everybody for those songs.
I understand how it would be. So like
you might as well just buy all the singles.
You should just. I feel you, but
and put it on a flash drive.
Sometimes you don't want to buy. I don't want to buy the entire album. Sometimes, like I don't think. Like sometimes there are artists out there that like they'll drop an album and they drop the singles like a week or two prior of releasing the album, and the album sucks, but the singles were dope.
Yeah.
And I don't want the album. I'm not trying to pay for the entire album. Like,
true.
No offense, but. Yeah, I should get some LimeWire backed up. I mean, check out this iPod right here. iPods, there you go. I just described the fucking iPod. Should have just.
Yeah, but like, bro, when are you gonna find that iPod charger? unless you have like a touch.
Just get an
like,
adapter.
yo, like, I think it's crazy that touches are still a thing. I mean, most parents just buy their kids phones now.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's in
because it's damn near the same
embedded.
thing.
Yeah,
only thing is like all you did was add their MP3 player in their phone. Like,
yeah.
Now you're paying for it instead of paying for a phone bill.
Do you remember the days when you had like MP3 players?
I had the USB one that you literally I could literally just add a song whenever I wanted.
Oh, it it was a USB player, but
it came in.
It had a cap that was a USB.
A cap, yeah. I could just take the cap off. The USB would be exposed, and I just
crazy.
Download.
Yeah, crazy thing. That was revolutionary back in the day. Like,
I know, but I love that.
Or do you remember like having a Zune? I remember Jim had a Zune.
I didn't have a Zune. I had an iPod.
I had a Zune.
You never had?
Was it Zune or Zoom?
It was Zune.
Zune?
Yeah,
I had a Zune back in the day. It's spelled Zune. Yeah. So Amir's looking up a Zune right now. Have you never heard of one? Okay.
Yo, you did? That's crazy.
Brick, but that thing would brick on you.
What do you mean?
It would just die one day,
Bro.
like, for sure. Oh my god, they were like the most unstable infrastructure way of. It was like the worst way of listening to music.
I always had faith in Apple, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, so he said, Amir said that we just got fresh news right here. fresh off to what, Twitter?
Who announced
announced.
ESPN?
Yeah, tell our listeners, so we're not just shading them like that.
Okay.
Do you want to tell them?
What? Tell them what?
About the fight?
Bro, you tell them. You know more. I just came out the bathroom.
All right, so they scheduled the third fight of Deontay Wilder and what's his name? Fury? What's his first name? Tyson Fury on July 18th for the third fight. They're aiming for that. That's what's up.
I mean, I hope it's I hope Deontay wins this one. Like, I mean, it's like it kind of doesn't matter anymore.
Why?
Cause like I don't know. Like I mean, they already decided it. Like I feel like there should because I wanted to see them go the whole 12 rounds, but
I think Deontay would definitely have more to work with. No, I think he has more to work with now.
What do you mean?
I mean, he fought him twice.
Like not wear 40 pounds of gear. Yeah. He's all right. I learned my lesson this time.
Exactly. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah, you don't know.
If Deontay loses one, they got the first one's a draw.
So he's gonna lose this one, and it's gonna turn into a best 2 out of 3.
No. If Deontay wins the next one, then they can take it to a third match, right?
And then
it would be the fourth one, but since the first one's a draw, I'm not necessarily counting
what they're doing with these boxing matches
is that because that's not considered a W and it's not considered a loss, right? So it's just a draw.
I mean, I guess the fourth one would definitely be the last one.
The fourth one, in my opinion, would be the last one if Deontay were to win, right?
It's turning into some Rocky shit.
Exactly. That's all it's supposed to be.
Which is a series of fighting the same person. Like Chapter 5 of Apollo and Creed.
Do you like the Creed movies that are coming out?
I did like them, but they're
just carrying like the legacy of.
But they're just very dramatic.
Yeah.
Like it's dumb sad and like is this even about boxing anymore? Like it's because I like Michael B. Jordan as a person and somewhat as an actor.
He's a good actor.
I liked him a lot in Black Panther. Not saying he hasn't done great work in other films, but yeah, like it was just real dramatic. Like how his like in the midst of his training, his baby's born and it's deaf. Like, damn, like, why'd you have to throw that in there? Like, like my man, like Rocky's already dying, low key. Like.
Yeah, that's true. Was that on the second one?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch that, you fucking...
Why the fuck would you bring it up? Like,
I was
right?
The first one, God.
You asked me if I like if I like the Creed movies.
Just throwing in specifics like that? You're right. That's on me.
That was a very vague...
That's on me.
That was a very vague... You should have been... How'd you like Creed 1?
You imagine someone asking you about an old-ass movie like that? Like
Creed wasn't even that old compared to like Rocky. Like I can't say I've watched...
When did Creed 1 come out? Like 2016? It's like 4 years ago.
Yeah, about.
It's old.
I mean... I don't mind it. Like to me, it's a spinoff.
Yeah, it's 2015.
It's a spinoff because like how many like I don't know like you ever feel like there's a trend in movies?
Yeah.
Like as far as like all films, romances, like you feel me? There's a trend. Like at Valentine's Day, everybody's pulling out the romantic comedies, the dramatics. Whereas like when we get to the Halloween scene, it's all scary shit.
Yeah.
But like. When do we get like a fighting movie? Like, feel me? It's like fighting movies are like once in a blue. Like when are we in the mood for this? Like,
I don't know. I think there's a lot of decent like boxing movies out there. Have you ever seen The Fighter? That's a UFC movie.
Is that the one with
no,
Miles Taylor?
Sorry, no. The Fighter's that's the one with.
What was the one with Miles Taylor?
I don't know who that one is. No, there's a boxing movie out there called The Fighter, but who is that? I can't even think of who the fuck that is. That's Christian Bale, where he played like the crackhead brother. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Yeah.
All these movies were released like November, December. They got a time too.
Yeah, they have that time frame.
It's getting cold out here. I'm getting mad.
That was a decent movie. I like that one a lot.
I didn't watch this one either.
That's probably one of my favorite ones.
It's not like I remember like when Never Back Down had its own. Like,
Yeah.
Like that's what I think. What really brought out the MMA wave.
Yeah.
After those movies, everyone was like, "Oh shit, the MMA scene." And then like the same thing with like Stomp the Yard. I feel like after Stomp the Yard brought out that dancing like stomp movement.
Yeah.
Like after that movie, I saw so much of that shit.
Really?
Yeah, even like with crumping, like because that was like what was at the beginning of the movie where before Chris Brown got shot.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that was crump.
Do you remember
like, the crump culture?
Do you remember doing what was that shit called?
2008.
I used to do this thing in middle school. I think it was called like drill. I forget what it was. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Marched?
Yeah. It was like drill marching kind of. I haven't done, dude. That was so strict, and I'm having flashbacks about that right now. I'm not.
Was it like what, like military drill where you like had to carry a rifle and spin that shit around?
No, it was like drilling, but it was like stomping. Like it was like I forget what it's called. It's like some type of drill marching almost. Yeah, and like there would be like a caller of the squad.
Yeah, did you ever do tumbling?
No.
Oh, I feel like you did.
No. What the hell was that? What's that?
It was something they did at hand. It was like pretty much like gymnastics. Like people learn how to do flips and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I didn't do that. No, but there was this, I forget what it's called, some type of drill, and there used to be a caller, and then like that person would have a squad, and they would compete, essentially, right? Mm-hmm. And then the guy would call out like a command to the squad, and they would have to like perform the claps and like the stomps and the sequence like damn near perfect.
That sounds like a frat.
Yeah, but it was in middle school. It was kind of like stomping.
They were preparing you for that. Someone capitalized on that, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I remember doing some of that back in the day, but never again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but like it goes back to that. Like, there's not a lot of fighting movies.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about the one thing so we can wrap around?
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, like I was just thinking the other day. I was like, so I'm about to make 4 years at my job, and I'm just thinking like I'm pretty content where I'm at. But then I lately I just been thinking about all the jobs I did till then. Like after I got out of school, I'm like, yo, I really wasted my time at some of these jobs. Like I remember back when I used to think like working at like a job that paid $7.25 was really like, yo, I got paid like $300. I'm like, nobody can say nothing to me. This $300 check. That's gas money to the phone, and that's it. Like, yeah. And I might eat Chinese food Friday, like just cause I want to. Like, it was like that kind of time. Now, so like, I'm like, yo, I really just had some nutty ass jobs, and like I settled for it just cause they were like comfortable. Like,
what's like the wildest job you've ever had?
The wildest?
Yeah, let's put it on the spectrum of wild.
Wildest. I never had wild jobs. I had boring jobs. Like,
what was
like not boring jobs, but like I mean like plain jobs. I can't say like I was like a fucking bounty hunter. Okay. Like that's a wild job.
That is a wild job.
Like, bounty hunting is a wild.
You know a bounty hunter? I know a bounty hunter.
Nah, but there's a guy on my street who tows cars, which is damn near the same thing.
No,
like
it's not.
He repoing cars.
It's really not.
Repoing cars is not the same thing, bro.
No.
Bro, have you seen how violent people who get their cars repoed are?
That's not bounty hunting, though.
That is the same thing.
Bro, you have to capture a guy.
Yeah.
And take him to the police station and collect a bounty. Like,
and you gotta capture a car, bro, and get paid for it. Someone's protecting the car. The only difference is it's a person in a car.
I had a conversation with a bounty hunter, and he was like we were just meeting up real quick, and we were just talking, catching up. And I was asking him what he was about to do that day, and he was like, yeah, I gotta go track down this car and put this tracking device under without him knowing. And I was just like, what? Like,
secret agent shit.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, like you're really into this, huh? And he has like a badge and all. I think that's one of the coolest jobs, actually. But you have to.
I watch videos like that on Facebook where it's like,
yeah, I mean, there are like celebrity bounty hunters, right? That used to be a show, right?
Yeah, I just think it's funny because like they really try like. You're resisting arrest. Like they're really resisting arrest. like they really like risk getting tased
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'm gonna tase you, and then they just like get stabbed. Like, yo, who? You get punctured and zapped. Like, yo, how does that threat not like? You're not scared of getting shot.
Yeah, could you imagine like catching a bounty and then like you have to like tie a dude up, put him in your car, and drive him home?
But it's worse when there's like a gang, like it would be like a trailer park just full of like hicks just guarding their grandma. Like, yo, bro, it's crazy. Like, yo, like, we're pulling out lethal force, pulling out shotguns with metal pellets, just yo, dog. I'm like, yo, y'all really I'm getting shot. Like, bro, you're only gonna like you're not, unless you're gonna kill these cops, you're not doing anything. They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop harassing you.
Yeah. So you were saying about one of the most boring jobs you've had.
So, but as far as boring jobs, bro, I would say the most corniest job I had was like Dutch Window.
Oh, okay.
Just cause like they could really used to wear that outfit. Like,
what outfit?
The fucking like they had like the most shortest fucking. You had to wear like these khaki shorts.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
above
bro.
Knee?
They were high up above knee, bro, but they were like square. Look at this shit. Bro, imagine wearing those fucking pants. Like, yo, those are like real SpongeBob SquarePants. pants.
Oh, wow. That sounds like fun.
But I
think that's part of
But see, when I was there, they didn't have those t-shirts. It was literally fucking those burgundy polos.
Yeah.
Like, you literally look like and then the visor, bro. The visor killed me. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, just give me a regular hat. Like,
is that like a first job? Because that doesn't seem like a bad first job.
That was my first job. It was an amusement park, and like it had its perks. Don't get me wrong, but like realistically, like this is not paying the bills. Like I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
This is not like a livable wage. Like like for it being minimum wage on top of that, like.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they just kind of employ like a very young crowd.
It was a very mixed crowd.
I wouldn't expect someone to just like kind of live off that.
Bro, there was you don't see these grown ass men right here? Like
that's not a grown ass man,
bro. They had 5 o'clock shadows. They had 5 o'clock shadows wearing colorful. They had 5 o'clock shadows.
Are you talking about that chick?
Yeah. With fucking Wiggles Chucks. So you imagine being told you have to buy and wear these same colored Chucks and buy green socks.
Oh, they have to buy the same color socks as their Chucks.
Yeah, like see,
wow. Just buy white Chucks.
Is this a company expense? Like, are y'all paying for this? Like,
this is tax deductible. What the fuck?
Bro, right. But like, I had to wear that stuff, bro. Like, and it's just I don't know. Like, I The numbers, you feel me? It's more about the pay.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you were just young and it was one of your first jobs, and yeah, no. I think one of the
it's like retail.
worst kind of jobs.
I did a lot of retail jobs.
Yeah,
and like they were mad chill, and that's like the only reason I stayed because I wasn't really working. I was still getting paid, but it's just like I don't know how people make a career out of it.
It's very vicious. I feel like. Like I the only retail job I ever had was at an Aeropostale.
For real?
Oh my god, it was very short lived. Like I could not handle that. Like I was folding clothes like not like all fucking day.
I feel like it also depends on like
literally I would like fold a stack and then like 10 minutes later it'd be fucking ruined.
Bro, it was nothing like working at like I used to work at Route 21. Mm-hmm. Like I started retail at Echo Unlimited. That was like short lived for like 4 months because like that's when like Echo was really dying.
Okay.
It was a dying breed.
Who owns Echo right now?
I don't know because they closed it. They closed it down. So like I don't know if they how long they've lasted because that was years ago. And so like after I got that because I only wanted it for the retail experience, so I could get another retail job like, somewhere I actually wanted. Like I always wanted to work at like a Foot Locker, a PacSun, shit that I liked. Yeah, you feel me? So I could get that discount. But I never scored, and then I got a Route 21 job, and that was like the most interesting job in that aspect. But it was just like, so they like Route 21, like they base their sales off of fragrances.
What do you mean?
Like
explain that.
Like they have their own chain of fragrances. Like a lot of them, and they have like their own seasonals too. Like they only drop.
So they kind of base everything around that.
Yeah, like that. When I got hired, their base of operation was like, yo, sell as much cologne and perfume as you can.
Oh, okay.
And like as far as like the clothes and everything, the clothes are so fucking cheap, bro. Like, bro, like I bought like some joggers from them, and they would just like rip, like holes just rip.
Oh, the quality was cheap.
Yeah, like you could wash them and a hole would be there. Yo, bro,
that's kind of how I feel about H&M pants right now.
But like it was just
I'll never buy.
It was
H&M
just wild because like
again.
people would like
you hear me H&M. I'll never fucking buy those pants again. Go ahead, sorry.
Bro, like I used to find like so many like sensors and like yo, bro, they would just rob this job. Like hangers, crazy like we would, because you know sometimes we do like floor sets where we move shit around, or like, just like a year clean where like we're dusting everything, and like bro, you would just find mad hangers on the ground, like yo, where the clothes, like yo, there's so many hangers.
You didn't catch any of them?
Yeah, we never, but like the way the outlets was, they never like you weren't supposed to chase anybody. Like, if you caught somebody stealing, that was like it is what it was.
Yeah.
Like, and that joint got robbed one time. Like my manager got robbed. Like the girls like they came like last minute. They took the clothes and then she had to call the police and everything. Like they walked out with mad clothes. And she was just like yelling at them. I was like, you might as well just save your breath. Like they weren't like, why would they listen?
I think I've seen some stuff like on World Star where like there's just mobs of people just like running up into like stores. Like I think I saw one and it was just like mob of people just running up in a North Face and just grabbing a hug full of clothing
and just running out.
And I'm telling you, there's like 10 of them, and they just do it all at once. Just boom, boom, and gone. Like, and then some of them aren't even looking like they're trying to rob a place.
The security guard,
they'll be wearing like a tank top, like just straight up.
Yo, I was gonna say my sister's first baby dad, that nigga was a magician. Yo, he'd walk in with like.
Oh, this is exactly the one I was talking about.
He'd walk in with like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yo,
9 people.
Yo,
just
really
straight
just
up.
Run.
10. This guy's just trailing along. He didn't grab nothing. He just. He didn't grab shit.
Yo, but like why? They're like all the same sizes. Like imagine grabbing a rack of all larges. Like, are you just gonna sell them up? You have to find large.
Resale. No, but yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos like that.
But like, I'm just saying, like, nobody's gonna stop if you tell them.
Yeah, that's just how. I mean, imagine putting your life on the line for a company that pays you that much. Not worth it. Take the clothes.
Yeah, realistically.
I'm gonna go hide over here. How much you want from the register? I'll give it to you. What do you want? I don't have access to that. That's the honest truth. Like, yeah, I hear that. I used to work at a Five Guys, and if anyone was ever trying to rob me over some, like, whatever's in the drawer...
Did you ever get robbed?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying if they...
If anyone ever tried to rob you, I just gave it to them.
Yeah, I'll just
give them some burgers on top. Like, yo,
what do you want? If you're going to rob this place, you might as well go out with a bang. I'll serve you and all. Just make sure you keep the gun up. And
extra Five Guys sauce.
You're going to jail, but...
Right. Like, there's cameras, bro. I can't control that.
I can't control nothing. Like, I'll do whatever you say.
I remember that Turkey Hill on Columbia. I used to get robbed all the time.
Columbia.
By the KFC. They got robbed like 3 times within like a month.
I heard the one over.
Like, imagine just always getting licked.
I heard the one over in New Holland used to get robbed all the time too.
Yeah, like I just think it's crazy that people still, like you're still robbing gas. Of all places to rob, why a gas station? I get that they're open at all times, but like how much do you think you're really coming off with at a gas station? Like that's where the big bucks are.
People will rob you for less, honestly.
Like I just if you're gonna rob, you might as well go big, go bank heist. Like yo.
Eddy is not encouraging any of you listeners to go fucking do a bank heist.
Just bank heist, bro. Yeah.
Let me talk to our listeners real quick. I feel like we don't talk to them enough.
Yo, I mean seriously though. I know a girl who robbed a bank and she only came up with like $5,000.
Not enough.
Right. It's not enough, but I'm sure that's more than what you would get at like a gas station.
There's probably a lot of time. Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like you get charged with the same thing no matter what you rob, right? Like it's gonna be like a.
Probably like a bank.
I feel like if you rob a bank, you might really get like.
Time.
You might get some more time if you do a bank than if you do like a gas station.
Yeah, it's like federal money.
Yeah, like like you're a fugitive, dog. Well, the internet doesn't want you to know.
Oh, Turkey Hill. Yo, delete your search history after this. That was too specific. I mean, really put that. You just put the podcast. We got your back, bro. We got your podcast. Back. Yo, officer, please listen to this podcast.
It's my job, god damn it. You don't understand. if you would just give it a listen.
But you never had like a job. I don't know. You ever feel like you wasted your time at a certain job? Like, it wasn't a job you just really hated. Like I can't believe I spent so much time there.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like if I could have started sooner at my job, trust me, I would have.
I think I wasted a lot of my time. Like, not like I didn't waste a lot of my time. I think I wasted it. Like once I got to a certain point, it felt like a waste of time. Like I worked at a Five Guys for a year and like worked my way up into managing one, or not managing an entire one, but I was managing, I guess. And like I think after that, like once I got like that promotion, I was kind of over it within like the first like couple months. And I was just like, yeah, like I'm kind of wasting my time. And I spent even more time just like working at that job. And literally like the next job I had, I was doing like less work and I got paid way more, you know, like finding that kind of job. I feel like that'd be the only reason where I'd be like, yeah, I wasted my time there because I wasn't like currently looking. I feel like you should be like, if you're really not happy at your job, you should definitely be looking for another opportunity, you know? Yeah. Because they're always out there. You really got to be looking. Like,
that's what I said. I feel like, as I'm saying, I didn't really look like I got put on to where I'm working at now. Was a friend put me on, and he doesn't even work there anymore. Oh, really? Yeah, like he doesn't even work there anymore. Granted, he split ways a different way. Okay. But he split ways a different way than I.
I don't know what that means.
But
I'm not gonna pretend to.
But
say it, Eddie.
Fired.
I'm fucking. Okay, never mind.
Fired. I mean, got fired, but like that's just like how I feel. I'm like I used to work. I was working like double jobs at one point. I remember I was working at like at a bowling alley and the Subway at the same time. Like I would leave Subway at the mall.
How was Subway?
Subway?
Yeah, it
was actually pretty chill. Like considering it was the one at the mall.
I'd work at a Subway.
It's easy. It's so fucking easy. It's just the pay's not great. It's an easy ass job. It's so cake, but the pay, like I said, the pay's not worth it, and you do deal with like some shitty customers. Like a lady got mad at me one time because she ordered a sandwich that wasn't even on the menu.
Really?
It was like a secret Subway menu I was supposed to know about to her. She's like, it's a chicken parm. I'm like, bitch, do you see chicken parm on the menu? Like, like yo, she's like, yeah. So you heat up the chicken breast, put the marinara sauce on it, and then add melt the cheese. Like bitch, like that's not on the menu. Like,
I'm not doing that.
I'm like, yeah, like yo, she got so mad. I deadass made both the sandwiches, and then she just walked away. It was one of those moments where like I could have just been mad, ignorant, and ratchet, just threw the sandwiches at her. Like, yeah. Like, God, bitch, they're in the house, like, cause we're gonna throw them away anyway, like.
Yeah.
But I used to wild out on my like the one thing I loved about working at Subway was trying every fucking sub. Because I actually like eating Subway, so like I was always just trying like, and I would experiment with the shit or like.
Yeah.
And we had our own little trade going on.
Oh, I had the trade too. With Five Guys and Dunkin' Donuts.
That's what I'm saying. Like we had Asian. We were wedged in between two Chinese spots, so it's like we would like give them Subway cookies, and they would just give us Chinese food.
That's what's up. That's fair.
But we used to really rob that joint. Like I remember I'd go and take like a dozen cookies to go. Yo, just bro, just come home with a dozen Subway cookies, freshly made today. And a whole sandwich. Like, cause you always got free shit anyway for lunch.
I got dinner. That's probably why they pay you so low.
Bro, right. But yo, even my manager, he would do the inventory, and he would order hamburgers. Subway has hamburgers.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I order it. He's like, for himself. Like literally, but the owner actually pays for it though. Like even though we don't sell it or like people aren't asking for it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's like, he does the inventory and orders everything. Just like, bro. Hamburger patties, but he's the only one that gets to eat them. On top of that, that's the one I didn't try.
Huh.
But nah, we're gonna keep going.
All right.
I'm not done yet.
All right. I feel like we should.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah. All right, we're like 120 in. All
right, bro.
Off of this.
Go ahead.
You want me to wrap it up?
Nah, fuck. I got you.
I'll wrap it up.
Nah, I'm cool. All right, yeah.
Wrap it up.
So I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Almanac Podcast. Once again, this is your boy Eddie and your boy Alex.
You. And
you also want to thank our fact checker Almir.
Yes, you said it right.
Yeah, you know, it's not that hard.
I'm sorry. I'm illiterate.
Yo, just slaughtering his name. Like, you ever watch that Key and Peele skit with the substitute teacher?
Yeah.
Joe Quellen? Hey, Ron.
Nice.
Be nice. If you give me some silly ass name. But Lake. Like, but yeah, we want to thank y'all again. We just want to remind y'all that we stream on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and we drop our videos on YouTube every Tuesday.
Yeah.
So yeah, just, you know what I mean? Stay ready for us next Monday and stay woke.
We'll be back.
What?